The wise man once said, if it's ass, it's ass. I feel like a lot of arguments on manga Twitter or Anna Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to say, all stems from the core belief that it's ass, right? Like what I'm talking about, this like what happened here is just ass. Like it's trash, it's bad. I do not like it. But because there's this culture of trying to sound so smart or trying to be like above what you are, instead of just being honest, like dude, I do not like this. I think this is a bad thing. It's just trash, it's garbage, it's ass, it's unlikable. At least I personally don't think it's good. Yada yada yada. This route is boring. Yada yada yada. And use it like a lot of subjective emotions and just personal. Again, it's just ass, right? They instead want to sound just for smart. They want to be okay. I can't just say it's ass. I have to say that it came out of nowhere. Yeah, like the mangaka just randomly thought of this. Yada yada yada. I'm just like, dude. I mean, Gaka can carefully plan something and it still be ass. Like they can both be true. Because if you set it up that way, that it's like, oh, this came out of nowhere. They have never ever mentioned this ever happening in the series ever. They never implied this will ever happen. It's like, do you see you're setting yourself up to be countered so easily? Like, why would you say that? Clearly, it's not the fact you don't like it because it's not because it came out of nowhere or it's random. It's just ass. Like that's why. Because even if it's done on purpose, it can still be ass. And even if something came out of nowhere, you can still like it depending on what that thing was. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out of nowhere isn't the problem. The problem is that it's ass. But you don't want to say that. You want to sound way smarter. So you're using all these buzzwords. Oh, foreshadowing for it. Oh, did no themes connect to it? Yada. It's like, dude, you don't gotta say any of this. You don't. You just want to say his ass, and that's fine. Be honest, admit it, it's ass, and we can all move on. Because the worst they can say is that no, I don't think it's ass. I think it's good, and then boom, y'all have different opinions, and now you can move on. But instead, people like an author make a decision, right? People just say, I don't really like it, and then be like, again, instead of just saying it's an ass decision, trash decision, don't really like the decision, they instead saying, oh, the author, no foreshadowing. Yeah, they bring up all these buzzwords to explain it. Then, the fans are like, no, this did not come out of nowhere. It was set up through these scenes, set up through those scenes, foreshadowing here, foreshadowing there, yada, 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 yada. And again, it can do all of that and still be ass. But saying it doesn't exist, it's like, do you really have to say that? There's no point. There's no reason for you to actually say that. Just be honest. You know why? It's ass. And that's fine. It's fine to admit something's trash or something's bad. But again, that's never like a good enough reason for people. They want a deeper reason to hate. It's like, dude, you don't need a deep reason to hate, bro. You can hate people for like very little reason, or at least fictional characters or fictional stories for very little reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a deep reason for it. Just be honest. I feel like if everyone did this, arguments on Twitter would be far better. Everyone would just know why people are arguing. It's not because the mangaka's writing terribly. It's just ass. I mean, it's not because the part comes out of nowhere or whatever. It's just ass. They just don't like it. Simple. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason people be like, okay, this guy just doesn't like it. But people, for some reason, they take more offense to you saying it comes out of nowhere than it actually being bad. Like, it's like, yeah, it's bad, but at least, it was foreshadowed. I'm like, what? Isn't that putting the cart before the horse? It's like, it doesn't matter if it's foreshadowed or if it fits a theme or whatever. If it's ass, it's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will want it to be good first and then care about that stuff later. But yeah, some people don't work like that. They actually want it to fit like a theme. Even though, like, the theme, because like themes could be ass too. They could be very like themes you just don't care for, or like themes that are just like yuck, like just a whack, boring theme. So like it can fit a theme and not just be that good. It happens all the time. But people again would rather it fit a theme than and be ass than like not fit it. Well, I won't say not fit a theme and be good, but again, yeah, they'd rather it be ass. But as long as it didn't come out of nowhere and as long as it was foreshadowed, it's fine. Stand up, man. Y'all don't need accept better quality. You deserve better quality. Stop letting these mangakas run away with just being ass, bro. And stop defending it too. Because I know y'all. And the thing is, these guys too, because of Stockholm Syndrome, they feel like they must, or cognitive dissonance, they feel like they must support the mangaka no matter what. So they will personally believe it's ass too, right? But they can't say it because that goes against their brand. It goes against, like the image they put of themselves. So they're looking for the people that don't just say it's ass and they like throw in the buzzword. It's like, oh, it was a foreshadow. Aha, caught you. Chapter 5, bitch. Look, page 2. Foreshadow right there. Don't doubt my mangaka. Yeah. But that's not the problem. The problem wasn't the foreshadow. It is that it's ass. And they know it too. So they'll instead hit the, it wasn't that bad, that kind of thing. And it's just like, So it's bad, but it's not that bad, so it's good now. Like, that's how you get them. That's how you get them. So yeah, all in all, I just want people to just be more honest, right? Like, if you don't like something, just say you don't like them. Or if you don't like a character, just say you don't like the character. People always bring up these, character flaw, character inconsistency. Dude, just say he's a loser. Just say, bro, I don't like this guy. He's a loser. He's boring. I just don't like how he acts. And then boom, there you go. Well, how would they counter you? But say, no, he's not boring. He's like what? You know what I'm saying? It's just a different opinion at that point. But if you're moving it out of like opinion based and moving to like something that's more like you're saying this is here or it's not there, like a objective kind of like word, like yeah, like this is there, this is not there, then you're just leaving the realm of opinion, and then now you can actually be easily countered. Because don't sleep on these manga heads. They will counter you. They will counter you. Like, no joke. No joke. Yeah. That's about it. Y'all, to evolve as a society, we need to just admit that things are ass when it's ass. Don't bring up all this nonsense. It's not needed. It's not needed. Do that, and I promise you, and Twitter will be a better place. Manga Twitter be a better place. Because that's honestly the only place people debate manga anyway. Like, that's not really a thing to do. But yeah. So, that's about it. Catch y'all later.